guys? How are you? Okay, sorry, I had some technical difficulties. I need to get my camera moved back a little bit. Okay, there we go. How are you? Happy, what day is it? Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday. I don't even know what day it is. I've been so crazy. So, sorry, we are a couple minutes late on here, but we are going to talk about all of the new winter products. I'm a little bit late sharing them with you guys. I apologize. Life's just been crazy. So we're going to consider this our official launch. So the first thing up that we are going to talk about tonight are going to be these new At Play highlighting and contouring sticks. So we've got the highlighter in rose gold, and then the contouring sticks in Get Sculpted 1 and Get Sculpted 2. So these are what we're going to play with first. That's why I only have like part of my makeup on, in case you're like, what in the heck is going on with your face, girl? That is what it is. So I've got, of course, I did my skincare already. I did my foundation primer and my Time Wise. Tonight I did Luminous. Most days I do matte wear. Sometimes I mix the two together, but I wear shade Ivory in 160. So I've already got that on, and I've already done, I used my other two At Play sticks that we have. The purple one that helps brighten skin. What's it called? Ditch Dullness. And then the green one, the Wipe Out Redness. So this is for areas like that have like any redness, so like around my nose. I have a couple little pimples that I wanted to hide the redness in those. And then the Ditch Dullness. So I actually use it in a couple of places. So I use it right here above my brows, and then I also use it here under my eyes. It's not really what it's intended for, but it works for me. And so what that does is this lighter purple helps cancel out some of the yellow under my eyes, which is what it's designed to do. But it also helps camouflage a little bit of the blues and purples in my under eye circles, which makes my under eye corrector, this one that has a peach tone, that cancels out the purples and blues. And so it just helps it camouflage it a little bit better. And then of course I've already got my all my under eye concealer and everything underneath here. So that's what I have going on. So, like I said, these contouring sticks come in two colors. It comes in a lighter color, the Get Sculpted 1, which is going to be better for ivory to beige tones. And then the Get Sculpted 2 is going to be better for beige to bronze skin tones. Now, of course, you know, you can use either one. I'm going to be using the Get Sculpted 1 today. Just because I don't want like a super dramatic contour, but if I wanted something really, really dramatic, I could go in with this darker one. I'm just not going to tonight. But so you can see what it looks like. It actually, let's see, find my camera. There you go. It's a really, really pretty color. So that is that. And then of course I'm going to be blending in with my blending brush. So if you've never highlighted or contoured before, the contouring is things that you want to appear further back, and things that you highlight you want to come forward. So you can actually use it to make it look like you've lost a little weight, or to help change your face shape. Like say you have a really round face and you want to help make it look a little more elongated, like you can do different things. Or if your face is too narrow and you want to make it look wider, you kind of do some different things. So there's a bunch of different application techniques. And so I'm just going to be doing some really basic ones today. Get my cheekbones. And then we're going to do just ever so lightly along the jawline, but not like too far, because of course we don't want it to look like I've got a dirty beard, because you can make yourself look like you've got a beard. So that is it on that. And then I'm going to come in with my light ivory concealer on my nose. And blend that part in too. And you might be wondering, well, you have contouring or a highlighting stick, why are you using this? So I don't really want to add a lot of shine to my nose, because this rose gold, it is beautiful, but it does have some shimmer in it. And I don't really want the shimmer on my nose. I like my nose, except for like maybe right here on the tip, to be pretty matte, because when you have oily skin, you don't want like extra like shiny stuff. So that's why we're doing that. So I'm just going to lightly blend in here. And don't worry, I'm going to come back in with the highlighting stick in just a second too. So we're going to lighten that up a little bit. And you can also, so you can use a blending sponge, like you can use the mini sponges, or you can even use the our big blending sponge, the black one. Either one works great. Or you can use your fingers, because this is a gel-based formula. So it glides on really, really easily and blends in really, really easily. And I am doing this before I have any powder on my face. And the other thing is, when you do your cheekbones, you always want to finish with a downward stroke, because unless you dermaplane your face, which removes all of the little baby hairs on your face, you do have little hairs, and so you don't want them to be standing up. And so that's why I'm finishing like in a downward motion. But you see how it makes my cheekbone look a little bit lifted. Then we're going to come in up here. And it also just helps warm up the face. But you want to blend it until you don't have any harsh lines. And I did try them earlier today, and I wasn't thinking I just did like a straight line, and it just didn't give me enough product on there. Now you could do the lines, but you would want to do like multiple lines. But as you can see, like I'm not having to rub hard at all. Like it blends in super, super easily. And if you're somebody who's new to contouring or who's never done contouring, these are a great place to start. And of course, this does not replace the powder contouring. It's just a matter of, you know, what do you prefer? Yes, you can use concealer. That works great too. Or you can use like the cream to powder. That also works. I need to do another video with all the different ways you can contour. But I'm going to tell you, this is probably one of the easiest things I've ever used. Like it's so super easy. All right, so like I said, we're not going like super dramatic. I'm not trying to make it look like I lost like, you know, 500 pounds here. I just want to look like, you know, a little thinner. So that is pretty much it on that. And then you come in with your highlighting stick, and you want to highlight the areas that you want to bring forward. Maybe look a little bit higher, a little more lifted, and also kind of add a little bit of a dewy glow. So similar to strobing, if you know what that is. If you don't worry about it. Strobing is basically where you just use highlighter and no contouring. So I do like a little bit of this just right there on the end of my nose. And I also do a little bit on my Cupid's bow, but not a ton. Just a tiny little bit there. And the main place I go in heavy-handed is right here on the tops of my cheekbones. And I am still going to go in with blush too, so don't worry, I haven't forgotten about that. But see, it just, oh, I missed a little spot right there. It just helps you look a little more glowy, a little more dewy, a little bit younger. You know, nobody minds looking a little bit younger. Unless you're like a teenager thing, oh my God, I can't wait to be older. But you know, once you have like 25, you're like, oh, I can't wait to look younger. So that is that. Again, you can make it look more dramatic. You can make it look less dramatic. Totally up to you. So now I am going to top with just a little bit of translucent powder, because you do want to do these before powder so that it sets it. Now the highlighter, you can of course come back on top with a little bit more. And the other thing I forgot to mention is with the highlighter, you can also blend it in with a cheek brush, which is probably what I'm going to do here in just a second. I want to add a little bit more on. But you can see it still shines through the powder. And again, oh, I forgot to blend right there. You can, of course, go a lot heavier handed, but, you know, for day-to-day look, you don't really, we're not trying to be Kim Kardashian here, people. Okay. So that is that. And if you see me like looking crazy, my computer is actually behind me on my phone tonight because the camera's better. So it's like, we're going to try it this way. So I look a little bit crazy. I'm like, oh, what's happening back there? It's because the computer's back there. All right. So now I'm going to go in and grab some blush. Let's see. Let's do this color. I know I've got to memorize my colors again. So we are going to do Rosy New tonight, which is going to be that color right there. And at this point, I could go in and add a little more of the powder contour if I wanted to make it look more dramatic. But I really don't. Because after this, I'm going to go have dinner and watch a movie. All right. I've got my color on now. And then we're going to go back in with a little bit more of this rose gold stick. Now, of course, again, I could use my Chrome Infusion highlighting powder. We like options, right? Options are good. But tonight I just want to use this. And I am going to use the back of my blush brush to blend this in. Like, you don't need a special fancy brush. You can just use the brushes that are already in your brush collection. I'm going to take that and blend it in. Like, I really love this color, you guys. It looks so good. All right, a little bit more on my Cupid's bow. A little bit right there. And that's it. All right, so the next thing up. So those, again, all of them are limited edition. And of course, I don't know how much they are. I think they're 14, but let's see. Let me get this. Let me get my mirror out of the way. Then I can actually see what I'm doing here. All right, so we are going to, nope, that one. Share the screen. So, I'm going to be 2 to a page. There we go. We're going to come back to that vitamin C serum here in just a minute. So here are the highlight and contour sticks. Yeah, so they are $14 each, just like the purple and green ones were. And again, they come in the Get Sculpted 2, Get Sculpted 1, and the Rose Gold Glow, which is the highlighter. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about, again, so that I could not look so crazy, is the At Play limited edition liquid matte lip. So it comes in 2 different sets. This one, this is how they come. I know they're like super cute. So this one is the Berry Strong and Red Alert, and I'm going to swatch everything on my hand. And then these are the Taupe That and Red Envy. So today I actually wore the Taupe That all day. I put it on, had lunch, went and ran errands, and actually came home and like had a snack, had some coffee, and it was still on my lips. And if you've been with me for a while, you know, I have a really hard time getting things to stay on my lips. It doesn't matter what I do. Everything slides to the edge, like Mary Kay, not Mary Kay, everything. Like I have to reapply constantly. So I didn't have to reapply once today, you guys. Like, and I called one of my friends and was like, oh my God, guess what? So it's really awesome and it doesn't dry out your lips. So of course, the first step is we want to perfect our canvas. So we are going in with the Age Fighting Lip Primer. And that's going to help with fine lines, wrinkles, feathering of your lipstick, and it helps give a little bit of hydration. And I did use satin lips earlier after I took my liquid lip off. And then you don't have to use a lip liner, but I like to use a lip liner. So this one is actually our rose lip liner. You'll see, like it's my personal one, but I love the color. It does change the color of it just a little bit. but I like to line my lips. And of course, I probably should have left my mirror up here before I got rid of it, but whatever. Thankfully, I can see. And I like to fill in a little bit too, so that I don't have a harsh line. Because you don't really want a harsh line. Okay. Now, I could, of course, just go like that, but that is not what we're doing today. So, this is the taupe that. Oh, it's up there backwards. There we go, like that. One of these days, you guys. And you'll find a little bit goes a really long way. And I've also found that these look different on everyone, of course, as all lipsticks do because of the coloring in your lips. So that is the taupe that. And then, of course, the color does change just a little bit because I do have that lip liner on. Let me get these highlighting contouring sticks off, and then we can do some swatches real quick. So again, this is taupe that. And then the Red Envy. Whoa, down, there we go. It's the Red Envy. And you can also use these. I was actually watching a video earlier from Mary Kay about doing an ombre look with these, which is also really, really fun. And you can use 2 colors to do it. You could use all 4, you know, whatever you want to do. All right. So then we've got the, let's do the Very Strong, which I love all of these colors. So that's the Very Strong. These are so pretty. And then finally, the Red Alert. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Sorry, you guys. Crazy. All right. And you can see they are all completely matte. So they're all really, really pretty. They're all really great colors for fall. The other thing I really love about these is they don't dry your lips out. Like, my lips did not feel dry at all. And I had them on for at least 8 or 9 hours, and like, I had no problems with dry lips, which was fantastic. So yeah, so those are the mini liquid lip colors. And in case you're wondering, like, oh my god, like, how is Mary Kay keep coming out with all this stuff so fast? So we actually had the At Play line for a few years, and then they decided to retire it in the US, as happens occasionally, but they kept it in the UK and in South America and in Mexico. And so it's awesome because they're bringing some of these things back over to the US, which are developed at our headquarters here, and giving them to us. And so we're hoping that eventually they'll like become permanent again, because they're really, really amazing, affordable products. So you can see right here the 2 different kits, and these are, how much are they? They're $16 each for 2 lip colors. The Taupe That and the Red Envy, a lot of people might wear that like during the day, and then you can, you know, vamp it up a little bit for a night out or a Zoom out at home, depending on how much you're quarantining. Do the Very Strong and the Red Alert, but of course you could wear them during the day too. I know I totally will be. So the next thing we are going to talk about, nope, that's not it. We are going to go all the way back to the front of the lookbook, which, by the way, there is the winter lookbook. If you did not get one, please let me know so that I can get one in the mail to you ASAP, and I can also send you a digital version. So we have a new serum. So we had the Replenishing Serum Plus C for forever, and it's amazing and wonderful, but our serum just got even better. So this is the replenishing serum C plus E. And let me tell you, this stuff is stinking amazing. One, I love that they kept on the side, we've got this clear window that lets you see how much serum you have left in your bottle, so that when you're starting to get low, you can call me, oh my gosh, Alicia, I'm almost out of my serum, I need another one. But it also shows you how much you need. I think it's like 1 to maybe 2 pumps morning and night max. Like a little bit goes a long way. And the other thing is, you always want to make sure, wash and tone your face. If you need to use an extra toner, our cleansers have toners in them, but we do have toners. Wash and cleanse your face. Sorry, wash and tone your face. Pat your face dry or air dry, whatever. If you've used toner, obviously let that dry. Then you want to put your serum on and let that completely soak in before you put anything else on, just so the serum can really get in there deep and do its job. So what is so special about this vitamin C serum? Well, I'm so glad you asked, because it's awesome. We're going to make me smaller and it bigger. So this has 3 different forms of vitamin C. It's got pure vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid. I'm sure you've seen that in a million things if you read labels like I do, which is going to support your skin in its nightly repair process. It's also got an oil-soluble vitamin C derivative, which actually performs in areas of the skin that it wouldn't normally get to, because vitamin C is a water-soluble ingredient, and it degrades when it's exposed to light, air, and water. And so this oil-soluble vitamin C actually allows it to really get in there, and it lasts long enough that it can actually get in your skin before it starts to, break apart, as things do. But it is what it says it does. It's able to work in areas that it wouldn't normally get to. And then Amia fruit extract, which is a botanical source of vitamin C, and it's going to help support your natural collagen production, because when you're in your teens, your collagen starts breaking down. So you want to do everything you possibly can to help support collagen production in your skin. And then it's also got vitamin E in it, which helps boost the effectiveness of the vitamin C. And it's also full of powerful antioxidants itself. And so the two together just become this amazing age-fighting duo. And then also, one of the other things that it's not listed in the catalog, but that is in the vitamin C serum, is actually our navy bean extract, which is in our charcoal mask, and it's in our tone correcting serum. And Mary Kay was actually the one that discovered that this navy bean extract helps brighten and even out your skin tone. So not only are you going to be getting your vitamins for your skin in this serum, you're going to boost your collagen production, and you're actually going to be able to help even out your skin tone, which is never a bad thing. I will have to remember to post some before and after pictures. They showed a picture in one of our educational videos of a woman who used it. They showed it after, I think, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and 8 weeks. And it was amazing, the transformation in her skin, and all that they changed was using the serum. So it's pretty good stuff. I'm super excited about it. I've had it for a couple of weeks. I haven't really been using it because I'm really bad about remembering to use serums. But the times that I have, my skin looks and feels amazing on the days that I remember to use it. Okay, so the next thing is our new fragrance. And you guys, I wasn't sure about it, but it smells really good. So this is our Illuminea perfume. And it's not an eau de toilette or an eau de parfum. It is an it's an extrait de parfum. And so it's actually the strongest form of fragrance that you can buy on the market. They are a little bit more expensive, but the reasoning is, you can see over here on this little Delio chart here. I don't even know what that is. I've never even heard of that. But I've heard of an eau de cologne, which is only 2 to 4% of the fragrance oils. An eau de toilette contains 5 to 15. An eau de parfum, which is what the majority of our other ones are 15 to 20%. An extrait de parfum is 20 to 40%. So that means it's going to last a whole lot longer. It's going to last typically at least 8 hours. I put this on in the morning and I still smell like it at night. So it lasts for a good long while. And it goes on. I think I talked about it a little bit on Instagram the other day. It smells a little bit heavy when it's coming out of the bottle because it is so concentrated, but that also means you need to use less. Like I've been using this for probably almost every day for 3 weeks, and I've barely made a dent in the bottle because I don't use that much because it's so concentrated, which is not a bad thing because in the long run it saves you money. Oh darn, I know that makes you so sad. But it smells different on everyone, which I think is amazing. And the other thing is it's also a purer form of fragrance because it's got the higher concentrate of the fragrance oils instead of just a bunch of synthetic fragrances thrown in there. And so for some people that are sensitive to perfumes, this doesn't give them a headache like a lot of perfumes do. And so let's see, does it have the... It does not have the top notes, but it's okay. I have it over here. I pulled up the flyer just in case. That is not the flyer that I want. There it is. Okay, so this actually talks about the different notes in it. Where did it go? Okay, there it is. Okay, so the top notes are mandarin and quince, and then it's also got pink pepper and fresh morning dew. I don't know how they extracted fresh morning dew. Maybe there's a plant called fresh morning dew. I don't know, but that's what it says. We're going to trust it. And you've got your middle notes, which are a little more fruity. So you've got a floral blend of red apricot, orange blossom, scarlet peony, water lotus, and honeysuckle. And then your finishing notes, which are going to be the ones that last the longest, are going to be Florentine Iris Absolute, violet leaves, cashmere woods, deep vanilla, and white moss. Let me tell you guys, it smells really, really good. Like every time I wear it, Andrew's like, "Oh, it smells so good." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, thank you," but not in a creepy way. It's like a creeper, and he's not. Love him very much. So yeah, so that's the new perfume. And it was actually made as a tribute to Mary Kay the woman. There's a whole video. I need to show it to you guys. I'm not going to show it tonight, but they talked about just that it's a classic fragrance. It's timeless, but also strong but subtle and feminine. And anyway, the Mary Kay the woman is the one who actually inspired this perfume. So the next thing, you guys have already heard me talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it like super long. The hand sanitizer, guys, it's fantastic. It's got shea in it, aloe vera, glycerin, and it's actually got